aware that a lien has been placed on my account, all right, well, probably through your agents and those that you are using, who I don't know who they are. You have released policemen after me, looking for me everywhere to get.
Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jenny Beautifier. So, this one is update on Apostle John Sulema and Pastor Mike versus Pastor Mike Davis and his alleged wife, Mrs. Faith, or should I say Miss Faith, as the case may be. This matter is now taking a new direction, like it's getting way serious, more than we ever expected, honestly. This one now is now the funniest, or should I say the funniest cinema, or this one is a full cinema. Like, I need to get I need to get my popcorn, sit down and watch this thing play out. My people, yeah, a few yesterday I've been so busy. I'm back like I never left. I'm back like seriously. I'm back like I never left. I've been so busy. Like, you can even from my voice you can tell that I've been stressed lately. Like, I've been busy. I don't even have time for myself. Ash. So this issue, I said personally, I don't want to say anything yet too. I will do a personal video, like video. You people will see me. I will talk about it, like my what I think about the whole issue, about the whole saga. So I was going through my phone last night and I saw it. I said, I saw this thing going round. I said, I saw the update, the audio. I saw the audio. Sorry, I saw the audio that Pastor Mike Davis released. You know, the previous one he did, he made mention of it that Apostle John Sulema actually called him, that he recorded it, that he called him and said that he's going to make him, that Apostle John Sulema told Pastor Mike that he is going to make Pastor Mike to disappear. You understand? So, when I saw it, I said, this guy actually, he knows what he's saying, you know. Then that was about less than 1 minute. The audio was just, I'll play it for you to listen to it. It's less than 1 minute. So you listen to it and you just tell me what you think about this whole thing, because at the end of the day, honestly, we're all getting tired of this whole saga.
I avoided you because of the way you talk. But it's clear to me now that you are possessed with a demon. The same thing that makes me avoid you, keep repeating them. You will die premature. God will punish you. Whatever you're looking for in this life, you will not get it. I stepped aside now to make this call. God, you will die untimely death. From the day I noticed you don't know how to talk, I stopped talking to you. It's like you didn't notice. I was free, I was chatting. From the day I noticed your mind don't know how to talk. When I noticed it, I said, because I'm very temperamental. My temper is not good. That's what I'm telling you tonight. I'll make it disappear. Disappear as how, sir? You're a bastard. Stay off my phone.
So the audio you just listened to is for, that one was the audio that Pastor Mike Davis released. You understand? So this other one, before you, I said we were still trying to digest this one. No, we were still trying to digest it, because personally I don't know how to judge. Who am I? Why will I be judging people? You understand? At the end of the day, we are all humans. Like I always say, pastor or no pastors, we are all humans. Nobody is above mistakes. You understand? So you can't tell me because he's a pastor or called by God or he called God. I'm talking in general. You understand? I'm not talking about Apostle John Sulema right now. I'm talking in general. Like, you can't tell me because your pastor or because your daddy G or mommy G, or he was called by God, or he called God, as the case may be. I don't care. You can't tell me because of that they don't make mistakes, that they are so free, they are flawless. Come on, they are human. As long as it's blood that is flowing through their vein, they are bound to make mistakes. You understand? The only thing I know is that I know very well that on the judgment day, on the last day, judgment is going to be so serious. It's going to be so tough. Honestly, I won't lie about that. So I don't know. I know that the Bible made it so clear to us that many are called, but few are chosen. Like I always say, I don't take side. You understand? Apostle Johnson Suleiman has never done me wrong. Pastor Mike, I've never heard of him before. If not because of this saga, I don't even know about Pastor Mike or Pastor Faith, as the case may be. I don't even, if not for this saga, I don't know about Pastor Mike, no, neither do I know about his wife, Pastor Faith, as the case may be. So that is it. So just listen to this one. After about 24 hours, Apostle Johnson Suleiman released his own. He said that one is about, I think, 1 minute 40 seconds or so. So he said this one is the full one, but something is not adding up. I refuse to be used. You can't use my brain now. So both from the released audio from Pastor Mike and the released audio from Apostle Johnson Suleiman, they are not adding up. You know why I said it? Let me not say what I want to say, because honestly, I know I have a lot of things to say. You understand? I will make a video and you people, I will just air my opinion, because honestly, this video, a lot of things are not adding up, because the audio Pastor Mike released, if you listen to it carefully, it's not really the same thing. As I know that he used some words that he used with the one that Pastor Mike released on the new one. But if you see, he was repeating it repeatedly. He was saying it that the besties you introduced to me and stuff like that, you are going to provide them. He was repeating it. You understand? So a lot of things actually did not really add up. And my dear, I refuse to be used. You cannot use this my, you see this my small coconut head, you cannot use it. You cannot use it. Oh, there's a lot of saga, there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of problem in the world already. We all have our various problems, so you cannot disturb my peace, never. So we are intelligent people, so both of you, you know the saying, as what goes around comes around. This is it. You cannot help another person to cover debt. You cannot help another person to cover his shit. Then tomorrow, I don't know. At the end of the day, what goes up comes down. What comes down will also go up. You understand? So the word is just, I always say it goes round and round and round and round. It's a circle. So the word is in a circular form. So whatever you do, you will always repeat. So if you know that he was, this is my mouth, sha. I don't want to say it, but I'm tempted to talk. You know that he has been a fake pastor, according to you, which I don't know. I don't know who is real and who is fake. Only God knows. You understand? According to Pastor Mike, you said Apostle Johnson Suleiman is a fake pastor. And you knew from the beginning that he was a fake pastor. He was a fake pastor. And you stayed with him for 16 solid good years. Picking when they're born for, when it don't become 16 years, it don't grow. Some people don't even born for that age. 16 good years, you were still with him. Now, wow, like they say, best of the same feathers flocks together. So, my dear, there's nothing much to say. Listen to the audio.
I avoided you because of the way you talk. But it's clear to me now that you are possessed with a demon. The same thing that makes me avoid you, keep repeating them. The besties you gave me, if you don't provide them, God will punish you. If you don't provide the besties that you gave me, you will die premature. God will punish you. Whatever you're looking for in this life, you will not get it. The besties you gave me, I stepped aside now to make this call. God, you will die untimely death. I from the day I noticed you don't know how to talk, I stopped talking to you. It's like you didn't notice. I was free. I was chatting. From the day I noticed your mind, you don't know how to talk. You will know what is making somebody angry. You will be repeating it. This matter of somebody else, it's what made me start withdrawing from you. From the day I threw chats, I was so open when you are abroad. I was so free. When I noticed it, I say, because I'm very temperamental. My temper is not good. So I'm working on it. So anybody that would make me react, I avoid the person. That is how I work on my temper. And I will tell you, stop this talk. You will repeat it. The besties you gave me, if you don't provide them, you will die. That's what I'm telling you tonight. Don't text me again. I'm a very dangerous person. Just be careful. I've warned you, you go talk something, I say, shut up, this stuff you make me vex. You will repeat it. You will repeat it. Don't do that with me, oh. If you don't do that with men, I'll make you disappear. Don't do that with me. I've warned you separately. You are a bastard. Stay off my phone.
So Apostle Johnson Suleman released the video that audio that he saw, a viral video or a viral audio that has been going round and round and round and round on media. Wow, what do I think about this? What do I think? I don't know. In fact, there is, as at this point, at this junction, at this beautiful junction, there is nothing on my mind. My mind is empty. There is nothing on my mind concerning this issue until me, I will just sit down, look na goat name. I be na dog name. Na goat name. Goat sabi sit down, he go sit down. He go, as far as he don't see something they chew, goat will sit down for the hand. He go they chew, they look. You understand? So me, I kukuma they look. We are watching. I don't know. It's only God. Let God be the judge. It's only God that know the person that God. Pastor David said this. The wife said that. Apostle Justin now is responding. You people cannot take my peace. No, you people cannot scatter my brain. All this game you people are playing. No, it won't work for me. No. Nah, not today. No, not today. Like I said, everything I said there, if you say it was Jenny Beautifier's channel that you heard it from, my dear, I will deny you. I will deny you sharply. You did not hear it from me. Oh. You did not hear it from me. He was accused. You understand? There's no judgment like he actually did it. We didn't catch them red-handed. We did not see them like, so me, I'm not there. I'm only posting, like I said, I'm not taking any side. I'm a very neutral somebody right now. I'm very neutral when it comes to things like this. And in fact, on this issue of Apostle Johnson Suleman versus Mike and Faith, I'm neutral. I'm just only posting things for my people to know, so that they will get updated. They will know what is happening. I'm just posting the update for you people should know to know about it. But you did not hear it from my mouth. Whoa, you know not that, you did not hear it from my mouth. You didn't hear it from me. You understand? But at the end of it all, I will just do my own. I will just, at least what I think. I think we all have opinion, right? You know, we all see things differently, right? You have your opinion. I have my opinion. I have my choices. You have yours. I will never force my opinion down your throat. No. So I will only state it, but I don't know when. You understand? So let's just grab our popcorn and watch this free cinema, my dear. Yeah, if you don't have data now, go and subscribe so that you can be seeing everything that is happening. That's it though. So Apostle Johnson Suleman released 2 videos actually, you know, because when they posted the first one, when Pastor Mike posted that first one, you know now, some people were saying he's the one, some were saying karma, some were saying God is exposing them, some were saying judgment day, while some were saying no, that is not Papa's voice, while some were saying it's only a blind person that we say is this thing. My country people, that is Apostle Johnson Suleman's voice. Even if I'm not a member of his church, that is his voice. If you are a member of his church and you are still saying that is not his voice, my dear, your sense not in Nigeria again. It has gone far. I don't know where it is. In fact, you need to start looking for it. If you are in Apostle Johnson Suleman's church, or you see him as your father, or you see him as your mentor, or you see him as Gbogbo, I don't care. Like I always say. And at the end of the day, you are still saying, or you know the truth, or at the end of the day, you are still saying, hey, that is not Apostle Suleman's way. He's only a blind person. He's only an ungodly person. Okay? So if at the end of the day you are still saying this, or that means you don't know what you are saying, no. Or at the end of the day you knew, or you know, as anyone you want to take, whether it's the new or you know, anyone you want to take it. You knew from the beginning that this is Apostle Johnson. You just want to defend. My dear, what is the point? How much are they paying you? Say things the way they are. If it's the one, okay, Is it by force to even comment? Is it by force to comment? Me, I look at people, I can view your status without saying a word. I can view anything. I won't be moved to even comment. If I choose to comment, I will comment. Nobody will kill me. You understand? But if I choose not to comment, most of the time I don't comment. What's my business? Does my opinion even count? So why will I now be wasting my power to type? I don't have that strength. I'm just there. If I'm watching anything, I'll just be at the comment section. I'll just read as many as I can. If I'm tired, my dear, not be federal government work. I park where nobody is going to pay me salary for that. So I won't come and kill myself or overstress my brain. This brain, the brain still have a very long way to go. So I cannot come and be stressing this brain for no reason. No. So I'm only updating you people. You see the 2 videos that Apostle Johnson Suleiman posted. You people will see it. So now, this one this is super story. Every time, Nigeria. What did they happen? What is going on? Honestly. People should take it easy. It's like this social media service. I don't know. Is it not causing madness? I don't know. I'm not calling person. I don't understand though. So please, you people should just listen to the first recording that he posted. He said this one is the original one. Then what was it called? Before he now posted the one, that one is video actually. He now said he apologized. He admitted. Or those of you saying, it's not Papa. Shame on you people. It's not Papa. It's not Papa's voice. This is that. It's not Papa's voice. How it can be now? Don't be too quick in judging people. Don't be too quick to judgment. A wise person, when you see things, you just observe. People might not say they will react to their family members. You understand? If you want to treat my fuck up, I'll treat them for you. Dear. So there is no need to come and be keeping you in my mind, because we are blood for life. You can't change that. We are related for life. Like I always say, you don't choose your families. You can only choose your friends, not families. So as my family member, all of them know me. If they are here, they know. If you offend me, I will tell you there and there. Or phone, don't finish. You understand? But when it comes to judging people, my dear, take it easy. A wise person, when you see things like that, when you see posts like that, don't even say a word. Why not give it some time? Like, why am I doing this post now? I saw it since now. I was waiting. I said, okay. Because I saw it. I saw the first one. It went viral now. Although I was very busy. Although I was very, very busy. Extremely busy. But I saw it. I said, okay. I know that Pastor Mike will definitely respond. Let me see. Not that Pastor Mike has given him 48 hours. Okay. I need to... Let me call my husband to buy me popcorn. I need to buy popcorn because I don't have popcorn. I have corn. So I cannot fry. So there is no time to fry. I need to call him to buy me popcorn a lot so that let me just be taking it one at least with that. Before I take like 100, 48 hours has elapsed. We need to see, bring it on. We need to, if you don't release, what are we going to be talking about? People should be washing your dirty linens outside now. Release, nobody is perfect. I always say it. That is why I always tell people, do not judge. You understand? So Apostle Suleiman said his own. Listen to his own.
There's a viral audio that's going on now of me threatening somebody over the phone, telling the person to stay off my phone or the person would die prematurely. That voice was me. It happened 3 years ago. I reacted out of anger and I'm sorry about it. After 2017, my mentality to life changed. I became very unreceptive. That was me on the phone, threatening a young lady to go off my phone and stop, talking to me on the phone. It was a mistake I made out of anger. It happened 3 years ago. I've apologized to my wife for allowing anger to get a hold of me. But we are so disappointed at Mike David that he has released an audio where he doctored and put his own voice and presented the world like I was threatening him after he did a video about his wife. Why will I call you to threaten you when your video made no sense? Mike David, I want to advise you. You can still repent right now. I sent you out of Omega Fire Ministries not because of your human weakness, because everybody has a problem. I'm not a perfect man. I'm human. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. But I sent you out of Omega Fire Ministries because of how evil your heart is. You spend all your time plotting against people, planning against pastors, thinking of how to put pastors down. And that is why I sent you out of the ministry. You dissolved your marriage with your wife and she was suffering, and we decided to help her. You said no, she must eat from the gutters. She must suffer. As a father who raised her up, should I let her suffer? My wife spoke to me on the need for us to support her and the children. You said you want your wife back. You live in Abuja with your wife. You've never called your wife. You were once my son. My worry over you is how black your heart is. Please change. There is still space for you in the kingdom. I'm not a perfect man. I reacted out of anger, and I apologize to everybody. But the audio that Mike is parading as his audio, I never spoke to him for 2 years. I've not spoken to Mike David. All the people who I disciplined, I rebuked, is conniving with them to set up a blackmail. He has said he has blackmail of chats, blackmail of text messages, blackmail of WhatsApp. And I told him, I said, it means whatever you have. It means nothing to me. I made a mistake for reacting out of anger 3 years ago when I was talking to that lady to stay off my phone. And I apologize to everybody. I apologize to my family. I apologize to Omega Fire Ministries for letting anger take a hold of me.
From in Nigeria and from around the world. My name is Mike Davids. My attention has been drawn to a video that was made by Apostle Johnson Suleiman 24 hours after my audio was released. And that video that he made addresses two major things principally, which I'm going to respond to right about now. The first one is that he claims that I was never the one he was addressing in that video, in that audio, and that that audio, the conversation as it were, was made 3 years ago. And secondly, he claims that he sent me out of Omega Fire Ministries, you know, for reasons of blackmailing other pastors and what you have. So I'm going to respond to them very quickly. First is that the audio I released is the original audio, and Apostle Johnson Suleiman knows as much as I do that that audio is the original audio. The one he released is doctored, fake, manipulated. Don't forget that I was part of that system for 16 years, and you know, this is all part of the system, all of these manipulations and all of the gimmicks that goes on, you know, behind the scenes. We all know how these things play out. All right, so don't even go there, you know, right? Because all those ones you are releasing is a lie from the pit of hell. That you know, it was some persons you were addressing and all of that. Then two, that you sent me out of Omega Fire Ministries for reasons of blackmailing, you know, pastors. I was never in that habit. Now I want Nigerians to know, and everyone around the world, that it is a lie. I left that ministry because I became very convinced that weakness is never the same as wickedness. And it became very obvious to me that my eternal destiny was not in view following the kind of leader, you know, that I was following. And that if I continued in that ministry, I knew where I was going to end. All right? So I left of my own free will. You were never the one that sent me out of that ministry. I was tired of your ungodliness as a leader. And that was the major reasons I left that ministry. All right? So, to forget all those manipulations and all those cheap lies that you are trying to buy Nigeria with. They already know the truth for themselves. You get what I'm saying? Then secondly is, we all know the part I played in Stephanie Otobo's saga. You know as much as I do. All right? How much involved I was in bringing that issue, that saga, to a halt. All the traveling to Sapele was part of that privileged team that was dispatched to Sapele, you know, that was managed by, you know, a crisis communication expert known by almost everybody. All right, I don't even need to mention name. You know me as much as I do, and you knew how we got Stephanie Otobo to come to the altar and apologize to Mama, and brought to Stephanie Otobo's mother to Auchi. You get what I'm saying? I'm coming to that issue. All right, because you are pushing me real hard. I'm coming to that issue because I'm sure that the world and Nigerians will be interested to know how Stephanie Otobo eventually came to Auchi to make that confession the day she actually did. They want to know what really happened. All right. So Apostle Johnson Suleiman, you know as much as I do that we both knew what happened. I will come to that. All right. Then, thirdly, is that as far as I'm concerned, I'm also aware that a lien has been placed on my account. All right. Well, probably through your agents and those that you are using. Well, I don't know who they are. You have released policemen after me, looking for me everywhere to get me arrested and all of that. You are supposed to be a man of God. All right. And I don't know why you are releasing the police against me. And I don't know why they would have my account freezed so that I will have no access to funds and all of that. So I want everyone around the world to be aware of what is going on. Presently, as I speak to you, my account has been freezed, which is not a problem. And I want you to know, Apostle Johnson Suleiman, that despite all you are doing, you are oppressing, manipulating, and all of that, threatening my mom. I've received informations of the people you are sending to my mom to threaten the poor woman and all of that. Let me tell you, I am not perturbed. All of this doesn't move me at all. As a matter of fact, they are getting me stronger by the day. Apostle Johnson Suleiman, let me advise you, as a leader that you claim you are, you have 48 hours to instruct those who have a hand in the blocking of my bank accounts to undo whatever they have done. If they don't, you will not like what is going to follow. Don't say I didn't give this warning, because you are pushing me very hard. Are you getting what I'm saying? And as far as I am concerned, I don't want the body of Christ to be dragged longer than necessary than it already had. All right? So these are just the few responses I have to the video that Apostle Johnson Suleiman had done. I leave you all to be the judge of whatever it is that is happening. Apostle Johnson Suleiman, don't forget, we'll meet in court.
So, I said it. I said, Pastor Mike must reply to Apostle Johnson Suleiman. He won't let it slide. I know. We know them. When we see them, we know them. You understand? And really, he did not disappoint me, my country people. He did not disappoint me. He came out at 9 he came out. He released it, but this time he said he's giving Apostle Johnson Suleiman 48 hours to. But I just remember something. Why would they freeze his account now? Nigeria can oppress ya. You talk about politics, they will freeze your account. You talk about pastors, they will freeze your account. You talk about yourself, they will freeze your account. You talk about lizard, they will freeze your account. You talk about mosquito, they will freeze your account. You talk about goat, they will freeze your account. You talk about what did they happen? Hey, I don't know what did they happen. No. What's his offense? That is if he's telling the truth. I'm not there. I'm not there. According to Pastor Mike, he said they freezed his account. But if that is true, if he's saying the truth, if really Pastor Mike is saying the truth that they froze his account, that is very, 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 very unfair. That is so unfair. Why now? No. I beg go. If he wants to leave that country, he should better leave the country. If he wants to stay, he can stay. Now you know as a power reach. As I did like this, hair not dey my habit. Like I said, I'm a neutral person. I don't go Apostle Johnson Suleiman church before. I've gone there. Yeah. I think I've gone there like twice or three. I don't know. But I know I've visited the church. I've worshipped there before, because there's one thing I believe: church is church. Anywhere I worship. Anywhere I am, I will go to any church that I deem fit to go to, because I believe church is church. I don't believe I'm a winners member. You understand? I'm a winner, Living Faith Church. That is my church. But I don't believe in because he's winners member. Because I'm a winner member. I got baptized in winners in 2007. I'm a winners member. I went to Wobi. I went to Wolfby in winners. You understand? So I have winners membership certificates. You understand? I have a lot of certificates in winners. You understand? So I'm a certified winners member. But despite all that, when I was in school, I was in decorating unit. in Winners and I was in drama unit on campus. So you understand, drama unit. If I act that time for church, everybody would dey look me. Hey, see talent. I'm not gonna carry on with that career now. Eh? They say now where although I don't even have strength for all those celebrity saga life. If it's possible to be a celebrity and live a quiet life, I don't know. Because the stress when they come with them, I'm not ready for that. You understand? I was in drama unit and I was decorating the altar of God. I was doing it. Does it mean that I wasn't seeing people, that as in what will I say? How will I put it? It doesn't mean that I wasn't seeing a lot of Christians who parade themselves as Christians misbehave in church, or how will I say it? Or I wouldn't say people we think we look up to, those we think we actually look up to, those we think they are holier than that I did not see them commit one or two sins or do some things that I will just go to my room. I will start wondering, I did just wait. But it won't stop me because you know why? I'm serving my God in my truth, in my spirit, in my life. It has nothing to do with Daddy Gio. It has nothing to do with Mommy Gio. You understand? I wasn't in decorating unit for my pastor to know me in church. No, I not dey do eye service. I was doing it because I want God to clean my life. The same way I was decorating God's altar, I was praying that God should also decorate my life like that. You see? So I was just doing the little I could to contribute to the work of God. So it has nothing to do with this thing. No, it has nothing to do with. So I can worship anywhere because I believe church is church. It doesn't mean because I'm a Winners member now, I won't go to Mega Fire Ministry when I'm in Nigeria. Or it doesn't mean if because I'm a Winners member, I won't go to any church I see I will go. That's me, I will go to any church. Church na church. God is in everywhere. In fact, if you even want to make your living room a church, if you want to convert it to your church every Sunday, is your choice. It is the heart that matters. Make sure your hands are clean and your heart is pure. That's what counts. Never compete in a wrong way. In fact, never compete with anybody. Just be on your lane. Live your life. Life is simple. It's only difficult and complicated for those who want it to be like that. Life is only difficult and complicated for those who want it to be complicated. Life is very simple. When you fall, you rise again. When you fall, you rise again. Dust yourself and rise again. Be your number one fan. Nobody is going to clap for you. Always clap for yourself. Remind yourself that you are trying. You can't sit at home and remind yourself you are trying. No. Do something and remind yourself that you are trying. Focus. So I don't believe on in fact, I can even go to church. My pastor will preach now from A to Z at the end of the day. What I believe is what I believe. I'm not easily influenced. Now the kind of mind when I get it, they hard. My friends will tell you I stubborn rich like that. My friends will tell you they can tell this woman 1 million things, and at the end of the day, I will fit her it. I will fit her your words. Take the one I feel I need, because at the end of the day, it's my life and it's me alone. I'm accountable for it, not you. So I'm not easily influenced, not by anybody. I respect a lot, but at the end of the day, where my stubbornness dey, I say, wetin I go do last now they do. At the end, my own stubbornness dey. I will allow you to talk, I will allow you to say something. At the end of the day, what will give me peace is what I will do. You understand? I cannot live a duplicate life. No, I don't feel live your life now. I can't do things to please you and I will not be unhappy. No, I do things that I feel is good. But I listen to advice. Because in every nonsense, if you are a wise person, there's always sense. Even mad person, they talk sense sometimes. So if you are wise enough, you will know that. So if you are going to church and you know that the church is not good, you feel your pastor is not good, Okbario. If you want to leave, you leave now. If you feel like worshiping there, see your mouth. Still be doing it. After all, you are going there because of your God, not because of your pastor, not because of the members, not because of anybody. You are always going there to save your God and your God alone. Your contract is between you and your God. You get it? So, all this saga, I don't know where it's leading to, but I don't know. When everything is, I think when I have the time, actually, I'll talk about it and let you know my thoughts. So much for watching. Till I come your way next time. Share with Jenny Beautifiers. Love you for today. Bye bye.